The short answer is that they are. And if you look across any broad landscape, particularly near any sort of concentration on population, you see this to be the case. There's a number of reasons for that. One is you think about land values, and increasingly as we see high value for certain row crops, there's a lot of incentive for landowners to actually convert forest land to agricultural land. Depending on where you might be, there's often highest and best use for real estate, or often in a residential context in really beautiful places, but then sometimes in a commercial context in places that are good for sort of hubs of infrastructure and things of that sort. But what folks may not always realize, and what is an important piece of the whole picture, is that over the last few decades, we've been seeing a pretty substantial shift in terms of the generational management of forest lands within family ownerships. So where you may have a matron or a patron who has been managing a large swath of forest land, thousands of acres, and then may have several children that they're going to be bequeathing that forest to in a parcelized scenario or with a shared ownership. You can often see that those children may not be enthusiastic about maintaining it as forest land, and you can quickly see that leading to the sales of larger forest parcels for other types of land use. You might also see those lands quite quickly cut down to just try and take advantage of what value is immediately there on the stump, instead of preserving some of that stocking and some of those other values that were cared for by the previous generations. Now, the interesting thing about forest carbon is it goes some way in preventing conversion for all these other reasons, right? If you can increase the value of the forest land because of that carbon potential, that can help compete with agriculture. That can help compete with residential, and particularly if that matron or patron of a family that we talked about before actually enrolled in a long-term carbon commitment, that actually can put some responsibility in the hands of the next generation who actually takes on the land, where they have to maintain the carbon stocks and get a financial benefit from the ongoing growth. So it's not just a negative, they're actually seeing an upside of this as well.